Space, the final frontier, a vast expanse that has always inspired humanity to dream big and reach for the stars. It inspires awe and wonder, a place where the possibilities seem endless and the mysteries are boundless. But did you know it's getting crowded up there? Our quest to explore and utilize space has led to an unexpected consequence. Imagine a massive junkyard circling our planet at incredible speeds. This isn't science fiction, it's a growing reality that we must confront. This is the reality of space debris. Thousands of defunct satellites, spent rocket stages and fragments from collisions. It's a growing problem, and it affects us all. We rely on space for communication, navigation, and monitoring our planet. Our daily lives are intertwined with these technologies. We rely on space for communication, navigation, and monitoring our planet. From weather forecasting to global communications, space is integral to our modern world. But every satellite we launch, every rocket we fire, adds to the debris field. Each mission, while advancing our capabilities, also contributes to the clutter. This accumulation of debris poses a real danger to current and future missions. The risk of collisions increases, threatening the very infrastructure we depend on. This debris poses a real danger to current and future missions. Spacecraft must maneuver to avoid collisions, consuming valuable resources and time. We need to address this challenge before it's too late. Engineers and scientists are working tirelessly to find solutions, but it requires global cooperation. Our future in space depends on it. If we want to continue exploring and benefiting from space, we must act now to clean up the junkyard in the sky. Just how crowded is Earth's orbit? The numbers are startling. As of 2024, there are over 14,000 satellites orbiting Earth. That's a lot of hardware zipping around our planet. But that's not all. Along with those satellites, we estimate over 120 million pieces of debris. These range from tiny flecks of paint to large chunks of metal. All this debris travels at extremely high speeds. Even a small piece can cause significant damage. Imagine a baseball-sized object hitting a satellite at thousands of miles per hour. The consequences could be catastrophic. The growing cloud of space debris poses a serious threat, both in space and on Earth. As we continue to launch more satellites and spacecraft, the amount of debris increases exponentially. In space, collisions between debris and satellites can create even more debris, leading to a dangerous cycle. Each collision generates thousands of new fragments, which then pose additional risks to other satellites and space missions. This sets off a chain reaction, a domino effect known as the Kessler Syndrome. The Kessler Syndrome describes a scenario where the density of objects in low Earth orbit is high enough that collisions between objects could cause a cascade, making space activities and the use of satellites increasingly difficult. This could ultimately lead to a scenario where certain orbits become unusable. If we reach this point, it would severely limit our ability to use space for communication, weather monitoring, and scientific research. This would be devastating for our space infrastructure and future missions. Satellites are crucial for many aspects of modern life, including GPS navigation, international communications, and environmental monitoring. The loss of these capabilities would have far-reaching consequences. But the danger isn't limited to space. Large pieces of debris can survive re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. When these fragments make it through the atmosphere, they can cause significant damage upon impact. These pieces can potentially fall to Earth, posing a risk to people and property. The impact of space debris can damage buildings, vehicles, and even harm individuals. As the amount of space junk continues to grow, so does the risk of these dangerous re-entries. It is crucial that we address this issue to protect both our space assets and our safety on Earth. Section 4, Cleaning Up Our Act Solutions for Space Debris. We need to act now to address the space debris problem. Thankfully, there are solutions being developed. One approach is to design satellites with end-of-life plans. This could involve deorbiting them safely or moving them to a graveyard orbit. Another approach is to develop technologies to actively remove debris from orbit. This could involve using nets, harpoons, or even lasers to capture and dispose of debris. International cooperation is also crucial. We need to establish global guidelines and regulations for space activities to prevent further cluttering. Section 5. Our shared responsibility, a call to action. As we look at our beautiful planet from the vastness of space, we are reminded of its fragility and the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. The space debris problem is a shared responsibility. Every piece of debris, no matter how small, poses a significant threat to our satellites, space stations, and future missions. It's a global issue that requires a global solution. Countries must come together, transcending borders and politics, to address this pressing challenge. We need to raise awareness about this issue and advocate for responsible space practices. Public education and international cooperation are key to fostering a culture of sustainability in space. Governments, space agencies, and private companies all have a role to play. Each entity must commit to policies and practices that minimize space debris and promote long-term sustainability. We need to invest in research and development of debris mitigation technologies. Innovative solutions such as debris removal systems and collision avoidance technologies are essential for maintaining a safe space environment. We need to prioritize sustainability in space exploration. By designing missions with minimal environmental impact, we can ensure that space remains accessible and safe for future generations. The future of space and our future here on Earth depends on it. Our actions today will determine the legacy we leave for those who come after us. Let's work together to keep space clean and safe for generations to come. By uniting our efforts, we can protect the final frontier and ensure that the wonders of space exploration continue to inspire and benefit humanity.